Satnam, I'm Yogigems. I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher. I think one of the most important things about a spiritual practice, whatever that spiritual practice might be, is that it uplifts us or it elevates us in some way. It takes us out of the petty dramas and the repetitious thoughts of the ego mind, and it takes us into an awareness of our true self, the extraordinary light of our being. And I find that every Kundalini yoga Kriya does that for us. But this Kundalini yoga Kriya in particular is known as the Kriya for elevation, and it does exactly that. It shows us how incredible we really are. It shows us our true essence. So bring the palms together, give them a good rub, bring your prayer mudra into the heart center. Nice tall spine as you take a deep inhale. Keep that length as you exhale and relax the shoulders down. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale to draw the chin into the neck. And we'll take an inhale to tune in with our mantras. If you're new to the mantras, just listen in for now. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you invite your higher self to uplift you through this Kundalini Yoga Kriya, to keep you safe from injury in the process of doing so. And exhaling, relaxing the hands to the knees, Gyan Mudra, that means index fingers touching thumbs, as you just take a moment to allow those mantras to settle in the body, to settle in the cells. And we'll jump straight into our Kundalini Yoga Kriya with an ego eradicator. So we're getting our thumbs up, our tops of the fingers into the tops of the palms, and we're plugging our thumbs up into the higher self, V shape in the arms, and it's a breath of fire here. So those new to breath of fire, it's our panting breath through the nose like a happy puppy. And if ever breath of fire feels too much for you, just slow it down to a long, slow, deep breath. Keep your arms extended, your elbows are straight, your thumbs up, plugging right up into the higher self. Keep it strong and determined in your position. That's it. The eyes rolled up and in to the third eye point. That's our Ajna chakra. It sits right in the center of the forehead, just above the eyebrows. Ego eradicator, starting this journey from those petty dramas of our perhaps smaller self and into that expansion of divine wisdom that is encompassed by the higher self. Good. Keep the spine straight. Keep a nice pump regular through the belly. Keep the eyes locked into the third eye, into the Ajna. And take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you bring the thumbs to touch above the head with the arms straight. Now we're going to squeeze mulband. That means we're squeezing anus and sex organs. We're pulling the navel in. And now we're going to keep the thumb tips touching as we stretch the fingers out wide. So your hands are spread wide, arms are straight. You're squeezing mulband and you're sending that energy up through the spine, up through the arms, up into the fingertips. Hold it, squeeze. And exhale, comb the fingertips down through the auric field, bring them down to the earth, and just take a moment here, settling and grounding as you witness the immediate effect of ego eradicator. There's a sense of expansion that comes when we start to move beyond the ego mind. Just take it in, stay present. And take a deep inhale. Exhale fully. Good. We'll start to move that lovely fresh prana or energy through the body, holding on to the front shin into a spinal flex. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. That's it. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Make the breath really powerful and strong. Make the movement nice and deep. If this is too fast for you, take it really slow. If it's not fast enough, speed it up. Find a rhythm that works with your body, that works with your mood today. Whenever we work with spinal flex or Sufi grinds in Kundalini yoga, we need to be aware to keep the navel in. So keep the belly pulling into the spine. This will help to protect the lower back. You don't want any injuries to happen during the spinal flex. That's it. Keep the eyes locked into the ajna. And you're really feeling the spine opening up to the front and to the back. You're feeling the vertebrae opening up. This has an immediate effect on the chakra system as we start to open up and awaken the chakras. And of course, our journey of Kundalini awakening is this process of elevation from the lower chakras up into the higher chakras. This is our journey of awakening in this lifetime. Take a deep inhale into the center. Hold that breath in as you squeeze mulband. So you're squeezing pelvic floor, you're pulling the navel in strong, and you're feeling, sensing, imagining that energy moving from the tip of the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. Hold it, squeeze it, lift up tall through the spine. And exhale, relax and release the hands back to the knees to Gyan Mudra. And again, come into presence. We're here now to just witness this journey of our awakening. We're here to observe our elevation, our upliftment. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Good. Now bringing the hands onto the shoulders, fingers at the front, thumbs at the back, navel's in strong, and we'll inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Inhaling left, exhaling right. That's it. Keep your navel really strong into the spine, just to hold everything from the belly button down really still and steady. It's just the spine moving from the waist up that we're focusing on here, driving that energy upwards from the lower chakras into the higher. And to assist this process of elevation, we keep the eyes locked into the ajna. We keep the eyes rolled up and in to that third eye point, and we don't move them. We keep the ajna fixed in our vision. Keep the navel in strong. Again, if this is going too fast for you, slow it down. If it's not fast enough, speed it up. Do what you need to do what your body needs to feel good. This one particularly good for the heart chakra, for Anahata chakra, which is also great for the circulatory system and good for the respiratory system as well. A good all-round circulation of energy with this helicopter Kriya. Stay with it, keep it going, keep the belly in strong. Into the center now, deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you squeeze tight through Mulband. Hold the posture as you raise that energy up through the spine, up to the crown of the head, Shavasana chakra all the way up. Connect and lift. And exhale, relax the hands down to Gyan Mudra on the knees. Back to that state of presence, of witnessing. Noticing this rush of energy into the head. Feel it in the brain, activating pituitary and pineal glands, the higher centers. Deep inhale. Exhale fully. Good. Now we're going to extend our legs straight out in front. Keep the toes flexed. Your toes are pulling back towards you. And we've got our hands either on our knees, on our shins, or on our big toes with our peace fingers wrapped around, pushing into the big toenail with your thumb. And we're going to be inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. Now keep your chin tucking in. You want to really lengthen the back of the spine. Keep the spine nice and long. If you've got your hands on your big toes, really squeezing into the big toenail with the thumb, that helps to activate the pituitary gland. If you're not quite there yet, do not worry and don't push it. Stay within your body's means, but stay right at the edge of your comfort zone. You want to feel challenged by this stretch, but you don't want to overdo it. Feel this in the back of the thighs. Feel this in what's known as the life nerve in Kundalini Yoga teachings. It's directly connected with our auric field. It's also connected with maintaining a flexible and youthful attitude to life. Remember to keep your chin tucked in, to keep the eyes locked into the ajna, to clear that energy highway up the spine from Muladhara chakra at the base of the spine to Sahasrara at the crown of the head. Inhaling up. Holding that breath in as you squeeze Mulband. Stretch up tall through the spine. Chin tucks in. Hold it. Squeeze. And exhale, relax and release. Bring the hands up behind you and just settle. Let the body rest. Let the energy flow through the legs. And we're going to continue with our state of awareness, of witnessing. Inhaling deep and exhaling fully. Good. Now we move into Maha Mudra. So we're going to sit on the left heel. You want the left heel to be blocking the yoni or in the perineum. And you're extending out through the left leg. If this is too much, you want to just bring the heel into the groin with the sole of the foot on the inner thigh. So whichever variation you're going for, grabbing onto your thigh, your shin, or your big toe with your peace fingers. And we're going to do a breath of fire here. So again, that's our panting breath through the nose. Eyes at the ajna. Good. Now feel this in the back of the leg. You'll feel a really strong stretch through the life nerve. Keep it going. Keep your awareness there. If breath of fire feels too much for you, slow it down to a long, slow, deep breath, but you want to direct your attention to the back of the leg, to the life nerve. And again, if you have your thumbs on the big toenails, remember to keep that pressure up, to keep pushing into the big toenail with your thumbs. Stay with it. This is a really strong seal. Maha mudra is a great seal of energy in the body. Consolidating this Kriya, consolidating the energy. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze small band, find your maximum stretch and hold it there, right on the edge of the comfort zone. Hold it, squeeze it. And exhale, relax, release. Walk your hands back up that leg and we're going to switch sides. So either sitting on the left heel, on the right heel, with your left leg extended, with your right leg extended. And we've got the foot on the inner thigh if this is too strong for you. We're going to place our hands where they need to go, chin tucks in, and breath of fire. Good. Keep the chin tucked in, keep the eyes at Ajna. And again, if you're holding onto your big toe, remember to create that pressure on the big toenail to activate the pituitary gland, encouraging the pituitary to secrete. This is the master gland. It controls all the hormones in the body. It brings us into hormonal balance. So again, if you're not quite there yet, if you've got your hands on your knees, on your shins, you're just going to gradually work your way towards the big toe and you will get there one day. For now, just stay where you are, right at the edge of your comfort zone. And take a deep inhale. Find your maximum stretch here. Hold it and squeeze. Squeeze small band. Chin tucks in. Drive that energy from tailbone up that energy highway of the Sushumna to the crown of the head. Hold it, squeeze. And exhale, relax and release. Walk your way back up that leg. Release the bent knee and bring your hands out behind you again. Just coming into presence, allowing that energy to recirculate through the leg, to recirculate through the body. Remaining aware, remaining present, just feeling the process of today's Kriya. And taking a deep inhale. Exhaling fully. Good. Now we're going to stretch our legs out nice and wide. And again, we want our feet to be flexed. We want to hold on to our big toes. If that feels too far away, hold on to your shins, onto your knees, your thighs, wherever you can. We're going to inhale to the center, exhale to the side. Inhale to the center, exhale to the other side. So you're working with the breath to gently to stretch over alternate legs. Feel this stretch in the inner thigh. If you're particularly tight in the hip flexors, you might want to come back into an easy pose to do this, to bend the knees. If this feels impossible to get that stretch, rather bring yourself into easy pose, and your alternative is to just bring your forehead down over alternate legs. That's it. Keep it going. Keep it strong. Eyes at the ajna. And again, if your hands are on your big toe, remember to squeeze into the big toenail with your thumb. Keeping that pressure up on the pituitary gland. With the eyes rolled up and into the ajna, we're really bringing ourselves up into those higher centers. Encouraging pituitary to secrete and to regulate. to balance the hormones. Feel this stretch in the backs of the legs and the inner thighs with the life nerves and the sex nerve. Coming into the center now with a deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you squeeze more buns, straighten and stretch up through the spine. Hold it. Now we're going to exhale, fold forward, fold down. Inhaling up to the center, exhaling down to the center. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Good. Keep your hands where they are. Keep your chin tucked in. And the eyes at the ajna. If you're in the alternative posture, i.e. sitting with the legs bent in easy pose, again, you're just coming up and down through the center, trying to find that stretch in the inner thighs. Good. Regular pattern is key here. Keep that regular rhythm of the breath and the movement to help regulate the brain waves. It's almost like a hypnosis that happens through our Kundalini yoga kriyas when we move into this rhythm. We hypnotize the ego mind so we can move beyond it. Inhale up. Hold that breath in as you squeeze, squeeze, squeeze through Mulband. Find your maximum stretch in the backs of the legs, in the inner thighs. Hold it, squeeze. And exhale, relax, release. Bring the hands onto the thighs or behind you, however feels comfortable. And just settle the body for a moment. Just allow yourself to recalibrate these energies. Inhale deep. And exhale fully. Good. Now we're going to move onto our belly. So we come flat to the stomach. And we're going to bring the big toes together. Keep the tailbone really tucking under. So you're pushing your pelvis into the floor. And we're going to stay in Sphinx pose unless you're very used to Cobra pose, in which case come up into Cobra. I find this is often too soon for the spine. So drop down onto the elbows in Sphinx pose. Keep your pelvis pushing into the floor, and we hold our Sphinx or our Cobra with a breath of fire. Our panting breath through the nose. Good. Lift yourself up and out of the shoulder girdle, really lengthening the spine. The eyes are at the ajna. Push into the floor with the pelvis, really ground down through the tailbone. Push into the floor with the thighs and push up through the crown of the head. That's it. The heart is shining forward, the heart beaming out of the chest. Take a deep inhale here. Hold that breath in as you squeeze Mulband, lift up through the spine, raise that energy all the way up to Sahasrara, the crown of the head. Hold it, squeeze. And exhale, fold forward, fold down, cheek to floor, come lying flat on the back. If it's your practice to counterbalance Cobra with a baby pose, come into baby pose. Otherwise, stay on your belly and breathe deep into the belly. So you want to feel that lovely swell through the navel and the lumbar spine region on the inhale, and a relaxation down and in on the exhale. Use your breath to massage the lower back. Full belly breaths here as you lie on your belly or as you rest here in baby pose. Last deep breath now. Inhale. And And exhale. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, gently lifting yourself to come all the way back up to sitting. And we'll find our way to easy pose with the hands palms down on the knees. We're going to just give the energy a little boost up through Vishuddha chakra. There's a granthi here known as a knot. It's an energy knot, and it's a particularly tricky area that we work with, moving the energy up. So effectively inhaling the shoulders up, exhaling, dropping them down. It's a powerful movement and a powerful breath. That's it. Eyes at the ajna. Push that energy up. Unlock that granthi. Unlock that lock at the throat chakra. Good. We're directing our energy upwards. Shrugging all the cares of the world away. Good. Move the energy. Be strong. Be directional. Push that energy up. That's it. Great for toning the neck. Great for balancing thyroid and parathyroid, which impacts the metabolism. Also a nice hormonal rebalancing there. Stay with it. Keep it going. Inhale up. Hold that breath in as you squeeze small band. Raise the energy from Muladhara all the way up to Shavasana. Hold it, squeeze it, lift up tall, stretch. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. Turn the palms up to into Gyan Mudra. And just relax, stay present. Noticing the increase of energy in the skull, in the mind. And on the next exhale, we'll drop the chin to the chest. We'll inhale, slide left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, loll the chin across the chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. We'll stay in this semicircle if the neck is feeling a little tender today. If it's feeling strong and robust, you might want to take this all the way around in a full neck rotation. And if you're in that full neck rotation, the general breathing pattern is exhaling forward across the chest and inhaling back and around. And the intention here is just let go. Let the head be heavy. Feel that lovely stretch in the neck. Breath is deep and slow. You're really allowing yourself to go through all those little, perhaps tweaky bits. Obviously, if that feels very uncomfortable, come back to your semicircle across the chest. If you're in the full neck rotation, the next time your chin lolls down across the chest, take your time to get there. Change direction. Breathing deep and moving deep into that heavy, heavy, heavy head. Stretching all of that tension out of the neck. That's it. As you bathe the brain in the amrit, in the nectar that you've generated through your Kundalini yoga practice today. You bathe the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, with the golden light of your being. The next time that your chin lolls down across the chest, just allow it to rest there, holding the chin down as you straighten up through the spine and breathe into that stretch in the back of the neck. Just for a few breaths, keep the eyes closed. Allow the energy to settle. And then inhale to raise the head. And we'll come into a practice of Sat Kriya, very essential Kundalini yoga ingredient. So the mudra is index fingers extended, rest of the fingers interlaced, and the thumbs crossed over each other, whichever is most comfortable for you. And we'll have our arms extended for Sat Kriya above the head. The focus here is on the mantra Sat Nam, truth is my name. On the Sat, the belly pulls in, the energy moves up to the third eye point. On the Nam, belly relaxes, energy moves out of the third eye. So it's Sat to the third eye, Nam, relax, and beam that energy out. Arms extended up. Oh, and we're sitting in rock pose. So unless this is very uncomfortable for your knees or for your feet, you can stay in easy pose, of course. Come here into rock pose. The heels close up together, interlacing the fingers, extending our mudra up, and we'll jump straight into Sat Kriya. Sat Nam, 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 Nam, Sat 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 Nam. Take a deep inhale. Hold that breath in as you squeeze more band, drive that energy up, 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 up through the spine, up through the arms, up into the fingertips and beyond into the auric field. Hold it, squeeze it, stretch up tall, lift that energy up, hold it, squeeze it, stretch. Hold the posture as you exhale fully. And take another deep inhale. And hold that breath in as you squeeze tight through Mulband. Lift that energy up, 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 through the spine, through the arms, into the fingertips and out. Project it out as far out as it will go. Squeeze, project, lift up, elevate. Hold the posture as you exhale fully. Take another deep inhale. And exhale all the breath out. Hold the breath out now as you squeeze Mulband. Drive that energy up the spine, up the arms, up to the fingertips, up and out, project, squeeze, lift, and inhale. Exhale, float the hands down and come all the way down to lying flat on the back for Shavasana. Long relaxation, well, not so long, a short relaxation. So stretch yourself out. This Shavasana is very important just to help us integrate the energies of our Kundalini yoga practice today, these very heightened frequencies. So stretch out, get nice and comfy, put a blanket over you if you have one to hand, a couple of pillows under the knees perhaps. And we'll completely relax and release the body down into the earth. Be very heavy on the earth. Relaxing and releasing the toes and the feet, the heels, the ankles. Relaxing and releasing calves and shins, knees and thighs. Relaxing and releasing buttocks and groin, pelvis and pelvic floor. Relaxing and releasing the belly, the solar plexus and diaphragm. Relaxing and releasing the ribs, lungs and heart. Relaxing and releasing collarbones and shoulders, upper back, middle back, lower back. Relax and release into the earth. Relaxing and releasing upper arms and elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers and thumbs. Relaxing and releasing neck and throat, jaw, teeth and tongue, lips, cheeks, nose, ears and eyes. Relaxing and releasing the forehead and the scalp, the skull and the brain. Relaxing and releasing the whole of the central nervous system. And just allowing yourself these next 60 seconds to completely let go, to completely surrender. And we'll rest here in silence as we integrate our hard work today. And I will be here to guide you out on the other side. So in the meantime, just relax. And gently wriggling the fingers, wriggling the toes, circling wrists and ankles, turning the head and taking a deep inhale to stretch the arms up over the head, point flex the feet. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Exhale, across the body to the left side, turn the head. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg into the body. Exhale, across the body, turn the head. Inhale to the center, exhale down. Inhale both knees into the chest, wrap the arms around the knees, give yourself a big hug and a rock from side to side. And then bring palms of hands together, soles of feet together. Give them a good rub, bring yourself back into the body, tuck the hands into the creases behind the knees, rock forwards and back, up and down. Come all the way up to sitting tall through the spine in easy pose. Hands in prayer mudra at the heart center. We'll close our practice with Satnam. Take a deep inhale to chant. Satnam. Bring the palms of the hands to the floor, bow the forehead down as far as it will go, offering your gratitude to your body and mind and breath for bringing you to this Kundalini yoga practice today, and come back into the room whenever you feel ready. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It's a true honor and a pleasure. If you liked it, please do click like. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe. There's plenty more Kundalini yoga Kriyas to share. Sat Nam. Lots of love.